What's going on? In this Let's Talk segment, which I haven't done in so long, I'm going to talk about how this phrase, paying your dues, is so antiquated, it's outdated. Work culture has took a whole new spin on things, and paying your dues isn't one of the phrases they're using. I'm going to go over this right quick, but first, the intro. So, like I mentioned, when it comes to that phrase, paying your dues, that funky phrase that you hear back in the day, in which they still doing it now in some places, you got to think that the companies, when everything was shut down and the employees were calling and begging for their workers to come back, and now after all that had blown over and the doors are back open, they back to their shenanigans again in regards to paying your dues, right? So it's like corporate hazing in a sense. But like I said, it's all outdated. It's antiquated. So for people who don't know what paying your dues is, just a quick synopsis on it. That's a word. Pretty much, you get hired to do something, and now you want to climb that ladder to whatever scope of work, field of work, or wherever you want to be at in that company or business. But they let you jump through hoops, useless tasks, long hours, just pretty much getting beat on until eventually 2, 3, maybe even 5 years later, they'll say, hey, you know what? Time for you to give you a promotion. It's true. Conglomerate company, they've been doing it for eons. But those guys are really missing out on a lot of productivity, money, by having this mindset. So management, upper management, hopefully they on here checking out my tutorial and Let's Talk, which I'm trying to put one out hopefully once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks. We'll see how it goes. Well, hopefully management, upper management, whatever, they checking out my tutorial. We could go back and forth all day. They could say, well, we just can't just throw anybody in a certain position. You know, they got to show their loyalty and work towards it. And I get that. I truly get that. But you have to understand that you hired them for a position. And as they try to excel within the company to better themselves and also better the company, you're paying them to do a runaround for 2, 3 years plus. Think about it. Money wasted. And even do put a kicker in it, they're being held back knowing management, upper management, know this person got the full capability to handle additional workloads. But nah, they got to pay their dues first. Once again, outdated, antiquated work culture at its finest. I guess I kicked their backs in a little bit, all right? So, as always, on my channel, I will help you out, right? So, I love talking about my old job that I've been at for 22 years and it went under and everything. All through different positions that I've been at, and I observed so much over there. I learned a lot, actually, too. Take it from the bottom. Warehousing. I've seen people who start a warehouse position and couldn't drive the forklift because they haven't been there long enough to be certified. True story. Warehouse certification, they come in to certify people and you, not you. Why not? Why can't I be certified? You just started. It's warehousing. Any type of warehousing certifications you need, you should get it pronto. No? All right. As I moved up and eventually in certain other departments and everything, and admin, we'll call it, someone needed access into a certain folder in order to do their job. And they couldn't get in there to do their job for me to do my job as well. Understand, I don't have the access, can't have the access, but this person should have the access. The management came in eventually, and I asked them why this person don't have access to these folders in order for them to do their job. They haven't been here long enough. What you mean? They can't have that information. So what's the difference between having the information now versus 4, 5, 6 months down the line? What's the difference? You gotta pay your dues. Gotta pay your dues. So what? Do this. Once again, antiquated workers. So this thumbnail that's popping up right here, right? What is a smart company? This is where everything fast forwards. A smart company is pretty much a company, a business that adapt. Their point of pride is to change, learn how to adapt to change, pivot when need be, open line of communication and information within the company, right? Everyone's on the same page. Everyone got the same access to a certain extent. You could go to another department and have a question about something. Now, it's easy for them to say, it's not my job, I don't know, different department. They're going to have some type of inclination to help and assist you, whether you're a newbie or not. Smart companies know that they hire someone for a position through reviews. Sometimes they do quarterly reviews and everything, and they just get the feel and the gist of that person along the way to their yearly review. A lot of smart companies will transform your position into a new position or add on to it very quickly, because they know where productivity is needed and they know where to find it within the company, within the employees, if it makes sense, right? A lot of people don't grasp the smart company. So I'll throw a thumbnail at the end or a link down below in the description. Check out the tutorial in regards to smart companies and how they're winning right about now. And always been winning. I found out about smart companies probably about a year, 2 years ago, actually. Very intriguing. I work for a smart company now. I know, thank you. Thank you. Another thing that smart companies actually do also is what they call a gimbal walk. Thumbnail right here. I'll throw it at the end or a link down in the description. They pretty much, they walk the company, they walk to the departments and everything and just chop it up with the employees, not to say, what are you doing, what are you working on, or micromanaging or anything, but just do like a one-on-one with the employees. And a lot of times the conversation is, I can do more. Employees are saying, I can do more. And they sit down, have a powwow, what their aspirations or goals or whatever within the company, and they would like to reach them. Smart companies will accelerate those employees, I'm telling you. But wait, old antiquated companies will say, hey, it takes some time. Pay your dues. As they stuck in a rut. Like I said, it could be between 2, 3, 5 years, depending on the company. You're not learning anything new. You're just in that same little bubble. Smart companies will excel you. They have onboarding, skilling, reskilling, upskilling. Smart companies have all that. So next time you're at work, talk to your boss, your manager, your supervisor. Ask them, do you have any reskilling or upskilling training that you guys have? I want to do more. I'm trying to get to this new position. See what he says. As he start running you around in a circle and start talking about paying your dues, or it's going to take some time to get there, you got to start shopping elsewhere. Oh, by the way, smart companies, when you accelerate and you take on more, or they offer you to do more and you take it on, like I said, they training you for all that. That's free training, free certifications. And also, they breaking bread with you. So many thanks for taking some time to check my tutorial out. I'll throw some links down below in regards to upskilling and reskilling, and some along with some other courses as well. So once again, many thanks again. It's Markie Williams. Hope to see you in the future, and I'm out.